Okay, kids, this is Inverted Cow here. We're
I've
just
never
having a
done
bit of fun here. This is one
Antrim's
of
ship.
the
I just did what's the
starter
point?
vessel tests
Right, there she
for
is. Overwritten again.
our new server.
I've done drama.
I took it
No,
into
no, dramas.
space and I found a space carrier and a
Yeah, but she ain't got too bad a shape. She
freighter
handles
flying
all
around
right.
here.
Like I say, you ain't gonna be going into battle very often, but
Um,
most of the main areas have got at least one, sometimes two layers of armor. Thrusters are all pretty much one,
the,
possibly two in places, but not a bad little CV at all, actually. In fact, I want this one. I'm going to tell Wolf I want this one.
this design
I
here
want
was
this one
made
to
by
be my style
DreamWeaver. Of
CV.
course, this is the first iteration of his design.
The potential is quite high.
I'm going to unpause the game. You can hear him talking
Because
in
the
the
side
background.
placements between the thrusters and the wall of the actual thing, you've got
The ship
space
has
which
basically
you can come straight
four
out.
point defense turrets
You can
and
actually
a
widen it
minigun.
by the inside by one.
I went into God mode
If you stick the
and
watt
equipped
burner
it
up on
with
top and put a shroud over
equipped it with
you've got, like you
ammunition.
say, a hangar bay and a production area.
Currently,
Straight away
right
in the
now, it is almost out of 5.8 millimeter bullets and whatnot. So I'm just going to quickly
back. I
reload
actually
it.
do a cargo variant.
It has basically one minigun and some
Chuck the
sentry
fucking
turrets
donut
on
on
it.
top.
It's just not overly powerful, and it's a starter vessel. It's not meant as a combat
Smallest hangar
vessel.
door is 5x3 in it, Ken?
So,
if I recall.
what was that?
Smallest hangar door is a 5x3, isn't it?
Sure.
Yes,
Not a
is
clue.
the answer, by the way.
I know it
I
was
have
pretty
one
bloody
here.
small because I had a hard time putting just a small SV in it.
Yeah.
So
Yes,
it's like
5x3 is the smallest hangar.
Yeah, thought it was. That would have to go.
okay, we're just gonna
There.
bring up H menu here, and we're just gonna grab some new bullets and a couple more rounds of those. We'll go up into P, and we will go to main, and we'll
That
fill all. Now, because I don't want to have to deal with worrying about being hungry or food or anything like that, I am going to go back into God
That gives you your
because I'm fully expecting to
cargo area.
have issues with eventually having this
Bounce.
warship getting destroyed. So we'll see if we can find those two, that freighter and that carrier, and we're going to continue with this dogfight. But now I'm going to share it with you guys. Aha, there they are. We found them again. Let's return to engage in combat. Let's get our perspective right. The thing I like about this ship is she's got a lot of maneuverability. It's only level 1 thrusters. It's not even really large thrusters. I've taken off forward braking thrust. Somewhere around here was a carrier, although it seems to have disappeared. So we'll continue fighting this research outpost or research station. As you can see by the dents, we have taken a few small damages, but we're got only one turret, minigun turret, and a couple of the smaller point defense turrets. Unlike most capital vessels, you don't go and use it as a straightforward get in there and bust it up. This is more of a small, like it was designed as a starter vessel, so it's more of a small shuttle, closer to a fighter type vessel. It's kind of a runabout type ship, something you would use just to get around. It's not meant for heavy combat. So I'm really actually pushing it more than what it was originally designed for. And you can't get in too close with the number of turrets that I'm fighting against with this minigun, but we'll see how she handles. I am kind of depressed that the carrier disappeared, but that's not a big deal because we've been having a lot of glitch problems with carriers. A lot of problems with carriers and in-ship CVs because these freighters come into spawn and they immediately activate their self-destruct sequence. Shots to be doing that. Okay, 5 more minutes before the freighter self-destructs.
Hello, Callum, you alright, mate? Good. Hello, buddy. You alright?
Hello.
Yeah, it was just awfully quiet when I got into the channel, so.
Oh, that's alright. We're all doing our
Isn't
own
trouble.
Yeah, I'm dogfighting with Dream's starter vessel test.
Oh, yeah.
thing. Yeah, we'll fast for a new starter vessel, CV starter vessel.
There was problems.
Because there was a problem with
There was
people's,
problems.
blah blah blah. Anyway, so we can't use the ones that they built.
The fancy ones that Wally made, we can't use them?
Apparently not.
Nope.
Okay.
So I built
I
a
take it
regular.
there's a good reason for that?
Something to do with the
His
fact that
partners in crime that helped him build them have decided that they don't want to play anymore with us.
Ah, okay.
Tor and Rally have left. On good words with me, on good words with Cal, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, no hard feelings there. They just Wolf showed he put up some showcases of ships.
Uh-huh.
And apparently didn't give credit to the boys. So there was a bit of hoo-ha over that, but it wasn't meant to be a showcase. It was meant to be a teaser, just showing what we're bringing into the game
Ah.
from Wolf's point of view. So it wasn't
So
really
did
a
they,
showcase.
Did they speak directly to Wolf?
I presume so.
Okay.
Apparently we
At some point,
use
they
those.
did anyway.
Yeah, at some point.
Okay. Well, as long as they didn't make the decision without at least speaking to him, so.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So basically,
that
yesterday,
Yeah.
Wolf, asked. Well, I know me, Cal, and Spanja were on the channel at the time because he said if you want to try and make some start build CVs, gave us an idea that it's supposed to be small with very minimal stuff on. Gave us a list.
Yeah, basically all your level 1 equipment and gear.
Yeah.
And a warp core. Essentially the only thing that's not level
Yeah.
1.
So
is
what
warp
about
core.
the ships that they didn't have a hand in?
I have no idea, mate.
Because
My guess is
from-
they'll still be available for purchase from Wally's World there. It's just, yeah, they're not going to be used as starters. I thought they
Well-
were just a little overpowered for a starter vessel.
Well, from what I can remember, I believe the Merc ship and the Wolf ship was all Wally.
It could well be. Well, it's Wally
No.
and Jason with the Merc ship. I know that much
Yeah.
because it was part of Jason's ship.
Yeah.
So yeah, the other one was Wally.
Yeah.
Oh, and there we have it.
That
The
one
freighter
Actually,
self-destruct.
might be able to use those.
So Dream, your ship survived the combat with the freighter.
You what?
The freighter.
The freighter.
The freighter vanished. It sets off its self-destruct timer, so it lasted longer than half an hour to take it down. And the carrier disappeared into thin air. I can't even find it now.
Oh,
So
right.
I took away just to start up recording, and then it was like, oh, it's gone.
Oh. A little bit disappointing, isn't it?
That's okay. I think I might have found it here, so I'm going to go and continue fighting this thing.
Okay, buddy. Oh, you crack on. This is literally Dizzy. If you go and have a look on... Oh, actually, no, don't go and have a look on. Sorry, it's been updated since then. Actually, if you want, if you're in... Oh, yeah, good point. Server's down. You can't get on for a couple of hours.
Are they working
There we
on
go.
it?
We found the crater.
No, Magic's in his
carrier.
live stream.
We're going to
but
finish
he's
fighting
not
this
going
thing.
to look into it until he's finished. About another hour,
See.
actually, thinking about it.
Yeah.
But if you want to, go in creative mode. Look up me on your Steam.
Yep.
There is a starter CV blueprint in my workshop.
Okay, I can take a look at it.
Cal's got the original. That one has been updated.
I'm now working on the first major upgrade for the CV. Turn it into a hangar bay variant.
I see. Well, let me go ahead and subscribe and let me
Yeah,
start up
just-
my game and take a peek at her here.
Take a look at it from the point of view that it could be the starter CV,
Yeah.
and then see what you think. It's just
Okay.
that's what I'm going to throw at Wolf and say, look, where'd you figure that? You know?
Right, right. So, Drain, the other day you had said you wanted to speak to me about some stuff, but we never got together to talk about anything. What'd you want to
that-
talk about?
That was the faction things. I'm trying to get into my head. People
Uh-huh.
need to be able to understand what faction they're joining, what that
Uh-huh.
faction does.
Uh-huh.
It's basically a description, you know, and what you can and cannot do in the game.
Uh-huh.
Because obviously freelancers, for example, are not allowed to openly attack. They can only fire when fired upon.
Right. That's been a topic of major discussion amongst people here of late. Not a lot of people are very happy with the fact that freelancers, or from what Wolf said the other day, aren't allowed to build any sizable attack ships or defense ships or anything to basically protect ourselves. There's a pretty big uproar about that.
I can imagine there probably is.
So I didn't know if,
Well, I don't know anything about that.
okay, I didn't know if you were on whenever he had said that the other day, and I know I had hopped in the middle of that, oh, what's it called, that vlog thing the other day when they were talking about turrets, so I didn't catch, like, the entire discussion, but some people were telling me that it seems like the turrets are, going to be limited to less than vanilla standards.
Don't know. That
You don't know?
I honestly couldn't tell you, mate. I genuinely
Okay.
do not know.
Okay, well, I didn't know if you knew anything about that section or not.
Not yet. This is what I mean. We need to sit down with Wolf and get shit hashed out, written down, and then see what happens from there.
Right, right.
'Cause, yeah, definitely need to look it into, because everyone needs to know what they're fucking doing. This is why I was trying to put together the rules listings, things like
Yeah.
that. So, yeah, that was the only thing I wanted to chat with you about.
Oh, okay.
I'm not going to do it now. I've had a smoke and my pen looks really heavy.
That's fine. No rush on that one, so. Yeah.
No,
Well, I'll
there's
eventually
some
get
stuff
it.
is not written down. You need to write
Yeah.
it down. Simple as that. Without it written down, people are going to go, well, what about this, what about this, what about this?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, ooh, write it down. Well, in all fairness, that's mine and yours job anyway. But...
Yeah, that's basically what he had told me, was to get with you on rule things and all that, because he said that you were writing things down, and I didn't know how much, how deep we got into things yet.
No, don't panic. It's nothing major yet.
Okay.
I just wanted, at the start, I just wanted to have a chat and say, look, is there any chance that you and Magic and Spans, because I think Spans is technically the leader of the pirates currently,
Yeah.
but he's the only one on, so let's be fair, he gets...
Yeah, it does make sense.
Yeah.
I mean,
But
you
basically-
wouldn't put someone who's never on in charge. I mean, that's just common
idea.
sense.
Yeah. Exactly. I mean, I don't know when Chisels is coming back, when he's due back, or whatever, or whoever else is potentially could take over.
I haven't seen any of them in a while,
Ooh,
honestly.
There we go. No, I haven't. That's the thing. So anyway, yeah, I was going to ask you, basically.
I want to be in charge of the bitch, moan, and complain faction.
You already are.
I was about to say, we could possibly arrange that.
Huzzah!
Literally, Zach, the other day, he told me I was in charge of the server. I think he's had enough. So, yeah, we got to get shit sorted. When he says something like that, it's like, he says, yep, you're the boss now, Dream, get on with it. He says, okay, write it down, get it all written down, have a chat with Disturbed. You know what I mean? You're both moderators. Put it on a locked thread. Now, I've never done anything on forums before, so that will be a test. But basically, bang it out there, put it up as a locked thread so that he can read it, and then he can modify it as he sees fit. Take out stuff that he doesn't like, things like that. But currently I'm just working in Notepad. When I get enough of the list, I'll bang it up. Locked thread. Once I work out how to do it, of course. But yeah, we're just going to have to go from there.
It's a small ship.
It's supposed to be, it's a starter CV.
Oh, I know, but it doesn't even have a constructor, though.
No!
So we're going real small.
Oh, yeah, tiny. It's the best description.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
loving it. I really am. This is so much fun.
I have no issue with that. I just didn't know if what parameters Wolf was wanting in a starter CV. I know that's what we used to have, was a constructor and whatnot, but I didn't know if that was still.
We used to have a constructor, a food processor, and 2 fridges.
Yeah.
A 2 station and a clone station. There was about fucking 20 cargo boxes on one variant and about 6 on another.
Yeah, that's a little overkill. Little.
But yeah, I honestly don't know myself, mate. I mean, I know what he said last night.
Right.
We're to have a warp drive and tank, 102 station, the smallest generator. He said 1 fuel tank and 102.
So.
I hope it doesn't. You're right.
So there we go. We almost took out the carrier, but unfortunately we have a little issue where the game crashed.
Oh. The ship itself is actually doing all right against the carrier.
Well, I've got. Let me just do another flyby here.
I'm surprised at this.
I've got about 8 drone corpses flying around where the carrier was. and I haven't done any real substantial damage to it, but it does have quite a few bullet holes in it.
Yeah, sweet.
And your little ship, it's actually surprisingly, because of its size, one, and its agility, two, but it's taking very little actual damage. I've got some dented hull plating in a couple of lucky hits on the backside and on one quarter. But I've lost nothing. Like, I haven't lost any internal engines, any thrusters, any controls. Nothing's been knocked out yet.
Oh, that's really good then.
And I mean, like, I've been fighting this carrier now, well, first the freighter and then the carrier now for a while. So I'd say it's pretty good for a little starter vessel. I mean, it can hold up on its own in space against drones and stuff like that, which was, I think, one of the big things we were concerned about.
That was the primary concern for me.
So, I mean,
it needed to be able to take out drones.
If somebody who's reasonably skilled as a pilot in this game can handle fighting a carrier, I'm pretty sure somebody who knows how to push the forward button can handle fighting a drone.
Yeah. You're the only one, Zach, it doesn't go to.
Okay, that's okay. You just crash the ship on the planet and take it apart and build a bigger one. Then you'll be fine. So thanks all for watching, kids. This was me doing a shakedown on DreamWeaver's starter vessel. As I said, it's not overly large. It has very minimum equipment, minimum armaments, but she can fare herself nicely in a fight. So thanks all for watching, and good night for now.
So,
Going on the hangar floor. Yeah, sweet. Oh no, on the top, is that an observation lounge? Yeah, looks good. Yeah, looks good, Wally. I think I found it all. Found some new things. Ah, I found a farm. Old farm, yeah. Ah, the crew quarters, yeah. Very posh, Wally. Little shower block on the end. Fucking hell. You thought of everything. Yeah, the garden's nice. I haven't found the medic room yet. I'm still looking. I haven't put many lights in that little starter CV thing. Probably